Hello, my name is Marinita Hurtado, and I'm going to be sharing with you my individual SWOT analysis and also short-term, midterm, and long-term goals and how I plan on achieving those goals. A little bit about myself. I am 25 years old. I was born in Santa Cruz, Bolivia. I moved to the U.S. in the year 2000, so I've been living in Houston, Texas for 18 years now. So definitely consider Houston my hometown. I am currently a senior at UHD, majoring in marketing and minoring in digital marketing. And my expected graduation date is May 2018. Some fun facts about myself. I love to travel. I love spending time with my family and friends. Some of my hobbies are CrossFit. I've been doing CrossFit for 3 years now. I love the intensity of workouts. I love how challenging they are. And another hobby of mine is repurposing furniture. I buy cheap old furniture and I completely redo them and resell them. This hobby was developed about a year ago, and I truly enjoy it. It allows me to release stress and get creative. Now on to my SWOT analysis. I will begin with my strengths. I'm a hardworking individual. I have always been the type of person who's a go-getter. I am someone who likes to take initiative when it's needed. I'm not afraid to jump into new tasks or challenges thrown at me. I'm a fast learner. I'm always eager to learn and ask questions that will help me learn more about whatever the situation or subject is. I am a self-motivated person. I know how to set goals for myself, and I make sure that I get those goals accomplished. For example, I will be the first person in my family to graduate from college. This is something that I've been working hard towards. It's taking me a little longer than your usual 4-year degree, but I'm almost to the finish line, and that's all that matters. Now on to my weaknesses. One of my weaknesses is public speaking. I get extremely nervous when it comes to giving presentations or speaking in front of a large crowd. I tend to talk a little too fast at times, which leads to stuttering, which then leads to turning bright red in front of the crowd. This is definitely something that I really need to work on, especially being in the marketing industry. I will have to interact with new people all the time, so this is definitely something that I need to get better at. Another one of my weaknesses is impatience. I'm a very impatient person. I want instant results, which is why a lot of times I prefer to do things myself instead of asking for help or waiting for someone to give me an answer. Another one is I'm a little straightforward sometimes. This is something that I really have to be careful with, because you have to know who and when you're being honest. Some people may misinterpret your honesty and think you're just being flat out rude. When your intentions are not. You're just an honest person. But I feel like I could definitely get better at this. Now on to opportunities. I am bilingual. I speak fluent Spanish and English. I believe that this, will help me later down the road stand out to potential employers, especially with so much diversity here in the U.S. I think this will be something that will bring opportunities my way. Now, job offer. I recently received a job offer about a month ago. I have been a babysitter for the past 2 years to a very wealthy family here in Houston, and my boss actually, she has her own interior design company, and she has offered me to become her assistant, which I'm extremely excited about because I know she takes on awesome projects, and I am the type of person who loves hands-on type of work. So this is definitely right up my alley. So my other opportunity is, like I said, I will now be working with this interior design company as an assistant to my boss, owner of the company. So this will allow me to learn what it takes to manage a small business. You know, what it's like to have so much going on, because I want to be able to figure out if I am capable of running my own business, because that is my long-term goal. I want to be a business owner later on in my future, so this will definitely allow me to see if it's made for me. Now on to my threats. One of my threats is debt, and that being my student loans. This is something I'm a little afraid of, and I've been thinking a lot lately, especially getting closer to graduation. I don't want this to be like a burden on me financially, so I have to learn how to manage my money, which, you learn through as you go. Another threat is not finding the right job. I'm afraid that I will be stuck doing something that I'm not happy with. And you don't want your job to become a burden. You don't want your job to be dreadful. So I hopefully don't run into this later on. Hopefully I find what I'm meant to do. Lastly, taking on too much. This is something I also need to work on. This is a threat because I feel extremely guilty when I say no when my help is needed, when I'm asked to do something, and inside I know I have a lot going on, but I just don't know how to say no, so I just, overload myself at work. So this is something that I need to figure out, probably learn how to manage my time and schedule, get a little more organized. Now on to my goals. For my short-term goal, graduation. Definitely excited about that. May can't come soon enough. I'm counting down the last couple of months of this semester. I want to make sure I finish strong. I don't want to let senioritis get in the way of this. I'm ready for it. For my midterm goal, I want to be able to pay off a good amount of my student loan. Like I said, I don't want this to be to become stressful later on. Another midterm goal is learn how to manage a small business. With the opportunity that has been offered to me, I want to make sure I get as much, I learn as much as I can while I'm under someone's wing and that has been doing this for so long. I want to be successful. For my long-term goal, I want to become a business owner. Like I stated, I'm interested in flipping homes. So with the interior design opportunity that I have been offered, I feel like they go hand in hand. So this is a great opportunity for my future long-term goal that I have for myself. In conclusion, I will focus on the strengths that will help me become successful, and also continue to search for new strengths that I will develop later on with experience. I also want to work on my weaknesses that I mentioned, and try to turn them into some of my strengths. For example, public speaking. And this assignment has helped me think about what I have learned in life and also professionally, and how I can continue to use those skills down the road. I am a determined person, so I know I will, accomplish the goals that I have set for myself. And I also need to remember that to never give up, to keep trying. That is it. Thank you for tuning in for my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.